KO Artist Sports here with Cub Swanson, featherweight contender in the UFC. April 16th, man, finally getting back in the Octagon. Actually, that'd be a whole year, correct? Year anniversary?
It'll be 2 days shy of a year.
You're finally getting back in the Octagon after a year off, or 2 days shy of a year. How excited are you, man? Finally get the gloves back on, kind of get that fight arena, kind of just getting a scrap.
I'm really excited. You know, I mean, I've been fighting professionally for 12 years. You know, had a couple breaks my last fight. You know, just mentally needed to take a break. I went on a couple nice trips, you know, got away, reflected on life, reflected on my career, and I just had to ask myself if I really wanted to do this and continue, and just reminded myself of how much I do love doing this and how much I like to inspire people, how much I love the grind of the fight and testing myself and being out there on the big stage and just giving it my all. So I am very excited.
You're fighting Harkin Diaz, has a lot of submission victories, a lot of decision victories. What else can you tell us about him?
Yeah, I mean, he comes from Nova and Yao. He's one of Aldo and Baral's training partners. So, I mean, they're a tough gym. He's never been finished. And so, I mean, I'm expecting a tough guy as usual. And once again, it's just about me being the best me possible and going out there and trying to be the best me and outperform him.
Is ring rust or octagon rust like you think an issue for you? Do you think just being out of the octagon for so long, or you needed the rest and you're better now than you would have been if you stayed active? I
think ring rust is not that big of a thing if you've been training all the way through, and a year is not that much. You know, I've taken years off many times because of injuries, so I'm kind of used to it. I think if it's like 2, 3, 4 years, I think that's ring rust. So I know I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna be comfortable. I think coming off of losses is more of a factor. You know, that's always the toughest part as fighters, because you always gotta fight those inner demons going, oh, do you still got it? You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah. And you're coming out of obviously a great gym in Jackson Wink. So they have a lot of experience kind of with that situation and stuff like that. Just want to get your take on the last champion who fought, Holly Holm, obviously lost to Miesha Tate. What happened in that fight? How do you think, kind of break down that fight for me?
Well, Holly is just a great competitor, and she's still a baby in the sport, you know, as far as competing. She's got a lot of fights, but not in MMA. So, you know, she was still getting good at her wrestling and her submission defense and everything, and I thought she did great. I thought the way that she won the first round, she came out the second round, she got dominated that round because Miesha's just so good at just grinding people out. And she fought out of submissions, and she fought back, won rounds 3, 4, and majority of 5. And then she just kind of, she even admitted she kind of lost that sense of urgency. And I've done that before, where you go, okay, I got through the worst of it. Then now let me cruise to this decision. And they're still dangerous, you know. And so when that happens, sometimes you just make that mental error, and you know, you make a mistake. So I'm super proud of her. I think that was an amazing fight, and I know she'll be back.
No, definitely. It's kind of one of those, like, let the foot off the gas a little bit, like before you should have. Yeah. Another fight just on that card, I'd like to get your take on Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. It was a big upset. Did you kind of see something like that coming, just being that Nate's so good on the ground?
Yeah, I figured that Nate was going to win that fight.
Oh, you thought he would win that fight?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, like no problem?
Yeah, I don't like to speak much on it. There's a lot of Conor McGregor fans that'll try to eat you up for whatever you say, so I see. I'm not going to say much on it.
Right. And St. Patrick's Day just passed through. Another champion out of your gym, Jon Jones, big fight coming up. How's he looking in camp?
He's looking the best he's ever been. Same Jon Jones, a little bit stronger, a little bit bigger. I think that time off kind of like remotivated him and kind of got him focused. So he's looking scary right now.
Well, we're definitely, you've always looked scary in the ring, so your fans definitely excited to have you back, man. You're a great fighter. You always put on a great fight for the fans. So April 16th, UFC Fight Night. Check it out. See Cub Swanson come back. Thank you so much, sir, for the time.